Okay, so when I saw the news on Twitter, I'm like, oh God, I was expecting a $10 price hike and all those things. And then I saw for the regular Game Pass was $1 and $2 for Ultimate. I'm like, really? That's it? That's to me, that's just an adjustable when it comes to inflation. I think they're just covering that. I don't think that's like a real price hike. It's just look, you know what? Inflation is happening. We have, in order to keep these things like normal and profitable for them, you gotta just adjust it for inflation. I think that's that. But when it comes to the consoles, I haven't seen how much is the price hike on the consoles. To be honest, I haven't seen the price.
50
$50.
bucks. 50
50
bucks.
50
bucks.
Yeah.
bucks. So it's like the
Yeah, so
PlayStation, right?
they
Yeah.
PlayStation. Yep.
Okay,
But here,
it sucks. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say though, but what has me confused is they're already selling at a loss. So why the price increase? Because you guys are already selling at a loss for what? An increase on
So,
loss? You know?
mm,
No, to
well,
lose
no,
less. What do you mean?
to lose less because I don't. The world is changing. Things are expensive,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think it's just to cover cost. I don't
Yep.
think they're doing any profit out of this. It's just they don't want. Okay, we're losing already, but we don't want to lose more. So it's just
Yeah.
adjusting the price. Does it suck? Absolutely. Do I
Mm-hmm.
agree with it? No. But I come from a country where there's no store nor nothing that sells Xboxes. And I bought my Series X for $900. So whoever actually wants an Xbox is going to get one, no matter the price. Whoever wants a PlayStation, and will get it no matter the price. It sucks as a consumer. It sucks. I don't want that to happen, but that's unfortunately is out of our hands. I will complain, of course, but can we actually change that? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Unless they do some dumb shit like with Xbox Live that everybody complained and they drop the price right away. But
I,
this is I think this is just an adjustable because of inflation.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I do agree with you. I would say the only problem is, unfortunately, the timing. Like it feels like every time that Xbox has momentum, like always
Yeah.
something happens that kind of like kills that momentum, at least for a little bit. And it kind of it sucks really. But we knew that. Well, at least I didn't think the console, but I knew that Game Pass eventually would have a price increase. But I would have wished for them if they would have at least waited, maybe to Starfield come out and then Forza, and the games come out good, and then you do the price increase, because at least you're showing that, hey,
Mhm.
you know, the price is increasing, but you're gonna get more quality. You
I
know.
agree. The optics is sucks, but at the same time, they have to go under their own timing when it comes to their quarterly earnings and whatever the company needs it to happen. I mean, these decisions are not made yesterday nor today. They were made a long time ago. I'm guessing this plan, like to increase the prices, came from last quarter. Like they saw the numbers, they saw whatever they made and earned, the revenue, all that, and like, okay, now we need to increase for this quarter because of this, and that. And manufacturing got hired, maybe shipment got worse. Something happened between them that they finally had to tell everybody that,
Yeah.
hey, you got to pay more. But I don't see the Game Pass increase that bad, to be honest. If you would have told me $9.99, I'm like, okay, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
$1, $2. It's like I give that to my kids on a daily when they go to school, shit like that. Like, you want to buy stickers, go here. So I don't see that much as a bad, but not to each his own. Of course, everybody has a different situation. Maybe $1 is too much, and maybe $1 is pushing it. So I just, in a perfect world, everything is free, but unfortunately, we
Yeah.
can't. We don't live in that.
Do you want to add anything, Silent?
Oh man, I just like I said, the timing is not ideal, and it's frustrating because I feel like every time that Microsoft finally gets like a good news beat, they kick themselves square in the junk. Like it's
Hmm.
sad to see it, but it's just like give yourself like I want to know who decided right now was the right time to announce this. I want to know what knucklehead over there at Microsoft was like, it'd be a great thing for us to follow up this awesome showcase with is a $50 price increase and an increase to Game Pass. Like that's a
Oh.
the optics are not great. And granted, like any time that you announce a price increase, it's not going to be great. But read the room. Like
Mm.
if anyone from Microsoft is watching this, which I doubt, but if you're listening, the feedback to put in the comments and suggestion box is read the room when you're going to do an announcement.
Yeah.
Don't show an awesome showcase and then be like, by the way, we're
We're
charging
increasing
you
price.
extra money. Suck it up. Like that's not a good
Yeah.
look. And
I
it's aggravating. Like I want to talk to the person in marketing and I want to understand how that made any sense to them. It doesn't. It
It
makes no
doesn't.
sense to do that.
But I just got a thought right now. Like you said, they're not reading the room right. Well, maybe they're not reading our room. They're reading something. Maybe they're reading like, okay, we're about to close these ABK deals.
Yeah.
Probably one of these two regions, FTC or CMA, if they agree, they're gonna put some, settlements. The word forgot the word, but some things in there like you can't increase Game Pass, you can't increase the consoles. So maybe they're like, we have to increase now,
Yeah. That's a good
and then
point,
they put
actually.
then they put us in the corner like we can't increase. So
Yeah, we can't
and that's
increase.
it.
Now we're
And
going to
that's a
kick
whole
you in the
exactly.
face for it.
But it
Which
sucks.
which I know what you mean and like the thing is like yes, I know that they are going to want to increase prices. They're going to want to do things like that. I get it. Again, I think timing is very much a thing. I don't think realistically at any time is it going to be sexy and appealing to us that you're increasing a price, but you literally just had a win. You knocked both of the other game shows out of the water. And then what do you do the next week after that basically? You announce a price increase. That's no. Like that's just not a good
Mm.
look. And I mean the thing is like you mentioned, maybe they're not pitching it to us, right? Like maybe we're not the concern on that. But I would say because of where we're at globally right now as far as the financial situations and stuff and everything, the inflation and everything,
Mm.
I don't think that affects one specific group worse than it does the other in the fact that it's like if you're going to charge us extra on something like that, we're just going to stop paying for your stuff until we can afford it again. So if you raise the price, you're going to sell less consoles. What's your goal, right? Your goal is to increase your sales of your hardware and increase your Game Pass. Game Pass is the key, the
Mm.
KPI for them, right? Well, if you increase your pricing and you continue to do it like Netflix and Disney and all those ones that have already kicked us in the junk, as it were, you're going to make us frustrated. You're going to make us angry, and we're going to eventually vote with our wallet. Not everyone will, but there will be enough people out there that will say, "Okay, you know what? That's great, but you've already shown me in the last few months with the couple things that we saw, be it Redfall, be it the 30 frames from Starfield, stuff like that, that the console is not what you're concerned about making the best experience. So in that case, I can cut out buying your console and I'll just invest in hardware on a PC and play it there." So right off the bat, there was already kind of a bad optic, but then to put the price increase on it as well as like Game Pass, by the way, Game Pass, from what I saw, Game Pass on PC doesn't increase in price. It's on console.
Correct.
So that's another one where it's like, hey, thanks for investing in our console, and we're gonna kick dirt in your face. Like it's just the optics are not great. It's
I agree.
frustrating. I don't know. I wish that they approached these things with some sort of candor. I don't know.